Let the party begin, man. What's up, dudes? It's the freaking Deek. So psyched to be back in the shop. So psyched that the holidays are wrapped up and over with. Very happy with what I got. I got myself an Anvil, 135 pounder, made in Springville, Utah, the Deacon's hometown. Glad I scooped it. Today, I'm gonna start the stand. I've been prepping all the parts. I wanted this to kind of be like a cooking show, you know, with all the pre-measured ingredients. Like, things are done, let's stick it together. Dude, woohoo, we got a freaking chocolate cake. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna get this thing all blasted together. I am going to be using a combination of silicon bronze and S2. The silicon bronze is obviously for the look. I love that look. And it is really strong. Anybody that's actually used it knows. But this is a freaking anvil, which is gonna get smashed on. Ping, 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 ping. So I needed to be super strong. So all the welds you can see are gonna be silicon bronze, and all the welds you can't see are gonna be 70 S2, just to make sure this thing is a freaking rock solid son of a bee. It's fun to switch it up a little. I'm gonna use both, and so that is what is going on. Tunes on, helmet down, let's blast this thing together and see how freaking sick we can make it. Oh yeah, this thing, it's coming out as cool as I thought it was going to. I am freaking psyched about how it's coming out. I will say this, in your heads, you're like, why did you lag bolt it from the bottom if you're gonna do straps on top anyway? The straps on top are for like the look. Yes, they're pretty tight, but you could have a little bit of movement in that block with just those straps. So I hid those lag bolts on the bottom because I didn't want to have like a crazy amount of fasteners, you know, just chilling. But there are gonna be a couple because now it's time to hammer up and make some mounts for this anvil. I already did a little proof of concept here of how I'm gonna attach the anvil to the wood. I still gotta make one, but I want this one mounted first, and then I'll show you how I made this. What? Does that make sense? Doesn't matter. You guys are getting the gist of it. This thing's really coming out stellar. All right, enough chitter chatter, pitter patter. Let's attach this sucker. Time to lift a heavy ape off the table and put it on the stand. Here we go, dude. Got the bend wrong. Good thing I got an anvil. Dude, that's the nice thing about an anvil. Smash that, baby, you do it again. I'm gonna get it right this time. Oh my gosh, this is the greatest. This is the greatest, all right. Oh, camera down. Oh, come on, give yourself room to work here. Primo. One side's a tap. Dude, the last bolt, bros. Oh, it was so cold out here this morning, dude. I feel like I'm sweating to death. Whatever, dudes. Yes, this thing's sick. I don't know. I know I built it, so it's like, is it sick because you built it? But consensus is in, bros. This thing's freaking sick. Here we go. Looks pretty good. All right, let's do it. Yes, bros. Yes. Came out so freaking sick, dudes. I feel like it came out so sick. For just winging it, literally, I didn't buy anything. I had that timber block out back for 5 years. I've had that. Little piece of drop from a pergola, random. I had that. I had all just the scrap pieces. Once again, I don't know. I have a hard time throwing away scrap because it always comes in so handy. I literally spent $0 to build this whole thing and it came out, like I wouldn't, if I had to buy everything, it's exactly what I would have bought anyway because of how sick this thing is, right? I'm so psyched. I'm so psyched. I'm so psyched. I feel like, like I feel just, because I've been kind of working on this in my mind, you know, and now that it's here, it's just like, I don't know, there's a sense of relief. I'm glad it turned out well, like it was fun. It was fun. It's kind of hard work, you know? I mean, let's be honest, dudes. And I feel so satisfied. I feel incredibly satisfied right now that I'm like, you know? Let's take a look at this thing. Let's take a look, right? So why I would say this thing wouldn't be done, and I'm still debating on it, but why I would say this thing isn't fully finished yet, the stand that is, because I'm thinking about building a lower shelf, like a little triangle shelf right here to keep, I don't know, some hardy hole tools and different things just underneath the anvil. So I'm gonna probably build a shelf for underneath it. I think that would be dope, like a little triangle shelf, a little expanded metal, something along those lines. I was debating on doing some leather somewhere to like hang your hammers out of respect. Leather, right? Seems like it would fit the motif. And then I haven't finished this vise at all, like refinished, but it still has like casting marks in it. None of these holes have been smoothed yet, like inside, obviously like not, you have to like smooth these. So there's a refinishing process to the top of the anvil, to the horn section. Obviously the horn is still just kind of in rough shape. You can still see the casting marks and grind marks in this thing. So it's not done yet. Obviously there's still work to be had when it comes to the actual anvil and setup, but it is a really good start getting it on its own base. Now I can refinish it. Now I can build the shelf. Now I can possibly unbolt it and repaint it to match. I don't know. I do think it looks really good just like that though. I really do. The thing is freaking sick. Oh, one more thing. I think I Googled vintage anvil on stand. And quite a few of them are on wood. Quite a few are 3-legged. In my head, I'm like, I wonder why they're on 3 legs. Thought about it. Because back in the day, nothing was flat. So no matter on what ground you're on, with a 3-legged stand, it's always flat. There's no wiggle. You get none because it's sitting on 3 points, not 4. So I'm like, yes, 3-legged stand is dope idea. That's why camp chairs have 3 legs because the ground is never flat. That's why old school anvils had 3 legs. Hence is why mine has 3 legs, which is so sick. Another cool thing that I found out when I was looking up like antique anvil stands and different things like that is how to determine the height of your anvil. And I never knew this. It's the Deek. Look at me. What's up, dude? It's the Deek. The best way to determine the best height to put your anvil depends on the individual person, because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to walk to the side of your anvil, close your hand, and your hand is supposed to rest right on top of your anvil. It's not supposed to be up here. It's not supposed to be way down here. The most comfortable position, allegedly, I don't know, it's what I read online, and you guys know how online stuff goes. But what they said was, walk up, and it's supposed to be the height of your closed fist. I thought that was a cool fact. Ping, ping, ping. I'm so jazzed, dudes. I'm sure there's a few more videos to come. Hopefully you like this one. And I wish everybody the best of luck, and I hope everybody's doing extremely well. Yes. All right, dudes. As always, I am the mother freaking Deek, and I'm out.